This around this 5:45 a.m. Very auspicious Brahma Muhurta. Let it go live 1 second. This around this 5:45 a.m. Very auspicious Brahma Muhurta. Let it go live 1 second. This around this 5:45 a.m. Let me share the screen. I think there are many songs like Jeeva Jago, Jaya Nilo, so all those things. So this is a very small lyrics actually. Let us meditate on this prayer actually, and you also can in the mute you can sing if you are very good reciter who can map with me my tone also. You can unmute and recite. So feel free to that. Okay. I humbly request so everyone to recite this prayer today. So let us offer our obeisances to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Okay. Gauranga Karuna Karo Dinahina Jani Mosama Padita Prabhu Nahi Tribhuvani Gauranga Karuna Karo Dinahina Jani Mosama Padita Prabhu Nahi Tribhuvani Dante Trinadori Gaura Dakehi Tomare Kripa Koriye Samar Hridayo Mandire Dante Trinadori Gaura Dakehi Tomare Kripa Korihe Samar Hridayo Mandire Jadi doyana koribo patita dekiya patita pavana nama kisera lagiya jadi doyana koribo patita dekiya patita pavana nama kisare lagiya podechi bhava tupani nahi kanistara Shicharanatara nidani dase korupare podechi bhava tupane nahi kanistara Shicharanatari nadani dase korupare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasera Dasa Pratana Kuriya Sada Narottama Dasa Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasera Dasa Pratana Kuriya Sada Narottama Dasa Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let us go to the translation part, wherein this prayer has been offered by Srila Narottama Dasa Thakura Prabhupada. So translation. So he has sung so many songs, actually everything so total surrender and in separation, how actually he feels the separation of the Lord Gauranga. So here also this song has been sung wherein he feels that he has been so in the separation mode, that is Vipralamba Bhava. So he is singing this song. Oh, my dear Lord Gauranga, please show your mercy to this lowly and destitute soul. Oh Lord, there is no one more fallen than myself in all the three worlds, actually. So that means, see, he being a great Acharya, Narottama Das Thakura, but he sings how actually the humiliation we will be able to understand here. So, oh my dear Lord, he sings actually like is actually begging for the mercy of the Lord Gauranga. And he feels very low actually in the he never felt that he being a great devotee or he is doing a great sadhana, he's performing so much austerities. He has never felt, but he thinks that he is one of the most fallen souls in all the three worlds. So that he is comparing everything in this three world, that is all this 14 planetary system. He feels he is the lowest actually. So that's how one submission and so what are the things we are taking home from the great Acharyas kirtans and all is first how to perform the service and how to submit oneself to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, and then which in turn actually makes us to get surrendered to the lotus feet of the Lord. These three things will always be following us actually. So one must focus on this. Holding grass between my teeth, oh Lord Gauranga, I am calling out to know. So please be compassionate upon me and come to reside within the temple of my heart. So that much is feeling the separation of the Lord Gauranga. If you don't give your mercy, seeing how fallen I am, then why are you known as Patita Pavana, the merciful savior of the fallen? So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, so many pastimes actually. Even I have not gone through fully Chaitanya Charitamrita. Here and there for taking the backup classes I have read through. So I'm not eligible to speak much on Chaitanya Charitamrita because I have not read fully. But still, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has heard from so many senior devotees, even from our NND Prabhuji classes, we have heard from him. So he's a Patita Pavan, morning in the Guru, that is Guru Puja. So the first song being the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Lord Chaitanya, we are singing the song how Patita Pavan he is actually. So he has given this mercy to this entire, this Bhumandal. So that is Sankirtana Yajna, wherein in this Kali Yuga, nothing will help us to move out of this world, wherein only the Sankirtana Yajna, that is reciting or singing that is the holy names of the Lord, will liberate one. So that is a very simple process he has given to us. So let us meditate on his lotus feet, so that he being the Patita Bhavan, let him save us from this the ocean of decency. I am plunged amidst the violent hurricane-stricken waves. So how actually is expressing the that is allegorically is expressing this life to the ocean of violent hurricane-stricken waves of the material world, from which there is no escape. We can't escape. Once we have come here, we have to pass through this till the death. We have to undergo so many turbulences actually. Kindly give me the gift of your divine lotus feet. So this is how the one submission should be, which are compared to a boat. So that means we can sail, like I think in Upanishad, that is this life is compared to the sailing in a boat with the help of a spiritual master being the who rides the boat actually, like that. Here we are praying, we are offering the prayers to the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga to sail that ocean actually, that is material ocean, which are compared to the boat in which your servant may cross the ocean of birth and death. So here the servant is we who are performing the that is surrendering to the lotus feet of the Lord Gauranga. So we are the servant, and we should have that bhava, like Trinada pi sunichena Tarora pi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sada harihi. So one should have that mood to perform the to perform the austerities or to perform some sevas to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord or Lord Gauranga. So with this, let us move into the session. If anyone wants to speak on Lord Gauranga, feel free to speak now. I will give you 5 minutes so that you can express your submission or the prayers to Lord Gauranga. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranam, Mataji.
If you want to speak on Lord Gauranga, feel free to speak so that we'll go to the Bhagavadam class.
Mataji, shall I
Yes.
give?
Yeah, Mataji, you can give. You can give.
Hare Krishna.
Which song, Mataji, you want to recite?
Jiva Jago.
Okay, Mataji. So, you want the lyrics to be displayed?
Not necessary.
Okay, fine. Fine, Mataji. You can recite.
जीव जागो घोरा चांद भोले खुदा निद्र जाओ माया पिशाचीर कोले जीव जागो घोरा चांद भोले खुदा निद्र जाओ माया पिशाचीर कोले भजी बोलिया ये से संसार बितारे भूलिया रूहिली तुम्हें अविद्यार भारे तुम्हारा लोईते अमी उईने अवतारा अमी बिना बंधुहारा के आचे तुम्हारा ये नीचे औषधि माया नाशी भारो लागी हरिनाम महामंत्र लाओ तुम्हें मागी भक्ति विनोद प्रभु चरणे परिया सेई हरिनाम मंत्र लोई लो मागिया भक्ति विनोद प्रभु चरणे परिया सेई हरिनाम मंत्र लोई ने मागिया जीव जागो भूरा चांद भोले खुदा निद्र जाओ माया पिशाचीर कोले हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, shall I sing this?
Yes,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu.
Yeah, you can sing, Prabhu.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya karo more तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु पतित पावन हेतु तव अवतारा मोसमां पतिता प्रभु न पाइबे आरा आह प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी कृपा करो कना करो আমি বড় দুঃখী শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু দয়া কর সীতাপতি অদ্বৈত গোসাই তব কৃপা বলে পাই চৈতন্য নিতাই শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ भट्ट जोग श्री जीवा प्रभु लोकनाथ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संगमगे नरोत्तम दास श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Very nice.
श्री कृष्ण
Very nice.
चैतन्य प्रभु
So nice, Prabhu. Very nice voice you have, actually. Yes.
हरे
So,
कृष्ण
thank you all for morning prayers to Lord Gauranga. Later,
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Hare
जरा
Krishna.
ट्राय.
Yes,
भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांगेर नाम रे. भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांगेर नाम रे. जय जना गौरांग भजे से होए আমার প্রাণ রে. ভজ গৌরাঙ্গ কহ গৌরাঙ্গ লহ গৌরাঙ্গের নাম রে. গৌরাঙ্গ বলিয়া দুবাহু তুলিয়া নাচিয়া নাচিয়া বেড়াও রে. গৌরাঙ্গ বলিয়া দুবাহু তুলিয়া নাচিয়া নাচিয়া বেড়াও রে. ভজ গৌরাঙ্গ কহ গৌরাঙ্গ লহ গৌরাঙ্গের নাম রে. গৌরাঙ্গ ভজিলে গৌরাঙ্গ জপিলে হয়ে দুঃখের অবসান রে. গৌরাঙ্গ ভজিলে গৌরাঙ্গ জপিলে হয়ে দুঃখের অবসান রে. ভজ গৌরাঙ্গ কহ গৌরাঙ্গ লহ গৌরাঙ্গের নাম রে. হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে. হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji, for this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you all for your wonderful prayers, actually. So let these prayers help us to sail this Nissin's ocean by serving the lotus feet of the Guru Parambara, Lord Gauranga and Lord Shri Krishna. Okay, so today we'll see only one sloka, this 8 and 9 sloka, and this chapter defines more of the what is that the structural or the movement of the sun. So there are no purpose, as Mataji was speaking. So let us take into the direct, and then and one thing we can meditate, or we can go into deep dive kind of thing, how actually the Lord has created. So he being a great architect. Here we do have the course called as B architecture, actually. Correct now, architecture, MR, and then the building constructions and all the plan, the elevation part. The architects take long time to give a elevation because it should not be similar to the other houses. So like that, they will take lot of time to give one ground or half a ground house also. They will take months together. But Lord has created this much. That is, we cannot measure it. We cannot visualize it. We don't have the vision to visualize this universe. And there are multiple universes, and all are in one position by the spiritual energy of the Supreme Lord. So let us meditate on his lotus feet, actually. So first recite. So those who are willing to recite, I humbly request to raise your hands. Sloka. Hare Krishna. Yes, Chitra Mohini Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. तत्र त्यानां दिवसमध्यगतः एव सदाः आदित्यः तपति सवैनाचलं दक्षिणेन करोति. यत्रोदेति तस्यः समानसूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचित यत्र क्वचेन स्यन्ध्येन अभितपति. तस्य एषा समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समनुपश्येरन्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. थैंक यू माताजी.
Thank you, Mataji. Revati Ratnangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams
Hare-
Mataji.
Pranams Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Tatra diyan divas madhyanga evam sada asti dasapati sevyanam charam dakshinam karodi spadena bitavadi dasya haisha saman sutrani badi prasyapati tantra katana pashyanti ye tam samanupsheya Irana Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, you read correctly only. I am not able to understand. Fine. No problem. Madhumati Mataji. Madhumati.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Oh, Hare Krishna Pranamagal Mataji.
Pranams Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tatratyanam Divasamadhyam Gataha. Eva Sada Adityaha Stapati. Savyena Achalam Dakshinena Karoti. यत्र उदेति तस्यः समानसूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन स्यन्देन अभितपति तस्य ईशः समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं Samanupashyeran. Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Thank you. Madhumati Vilasini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandvat pranams Mataji.
Dandvat Pranams Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tatratyanam divasamadhyangata eva sadadityastapati savvenachalanam dakshinena karoti yatrodeti tasyaha समानसूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन स्यन्देनाभितपति तस्य हैष समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समनुपश्यरेण. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Anjali Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandavat pranam Mataji.
तत्र त्यानां दिवसमध्यङ्गत एव सदा आदित्यः तपति सव्येन अचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्र उदेति तस्यः समान सूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन स्वेन अभितपति तस्यः एषः समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समनुपश्येरन्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Thank you Mataji. Prana Nandini Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Hare Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। तत्र त्यानां दिवसमध्यन्नगतः एव सद्य आदित्यस्तपति सव्येन अचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्र उदेति तस्यः समानसूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचित यत्र क्वचन स्यन्देन अभितपति तस्य एष समानसूत्रनिपाते तस्य पति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समानुपश्येरन्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू माता।
Thank you Mataji. R. Vijay Kumari Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, धन्यवाद प्रणाम। ओम नमो
Sorry Mataji. Unmute yourself. Vijay Kumari.
हरे कृष्ण। तत्रत्यानां दिवसमत्यङ्गत एवे सदा आदित्यस्तपति सव्येसनाचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्योदितस्य समान सूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वसन छन्देन अभितपति दस्यै स समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं नो पश्यन्ति ये तं समनुपश्येरन्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी, थैंक यू माताजी।
Subbarao Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandavat pranam Prabhuji.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। तत्रत्यानां दिवसमध्यङ्गत एव सदादित्यस्तपति सव्येनाचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्रोदेति तस्यः समानसूत्रनिपाते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन स्यन्देनाभितपति तस्य हैष समानसूत्रनिपाते प्रस्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समनुपश्येरन्. हरे कृष्ण.
Usha Dayavati Mataji. Hare Krishna. Usha Dayavati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। प्रणाम माताजी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। तत्रायणं दिवस मध्यगन्तः मध्यान्गतः एव सदा आदित्य तपति सव्येन अचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्र उदेति तस्यः समन सूत्रनिपते निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन संयन्देन अभितपति तस्यः एष समन सूत्रनिपते प्रवस्यापति पयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति ये तं समानुपश्येरन्. थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you all for your wonderful recitation. तत्रात्यानं दिवश मध्यान्गता एव सदादित्यस्तपति सव्येनाचलं दक्षिणेन करोति यत्रोदेति तस्यः समानसूत्रनिपटे निम्लोचति यत्र क्वचन शयन्देनाभितपति तस्य हैष समानसूत्रनिपटे प्रश्वापयति तत्र गतं न पश्यन्ति हे तं समनुपश्येरन्. Synonyms. तत्र Yanam, for the living entities residing on Mount Meru, Divasha Madhyanagata, being positioned at midday, as at midday, Eva, indeed, Sada, always, Aditya, the sun, Tapati, heats, Savyena, to the left side, Achalam, Sumeru mountain, Dakshinena, to the right, being forced by wind blowing to the right, the sun moves to the right. Karoti, moves, Yatra, the point where, Udeti, it rises, Tashya, of that position, Ha, certainly, Samana Sutra Nipate, at the diametrically opposite point, Nimlochati, the sun sets, Yatra, where, Pachana, somewhere, Sayandena, with perspiration, Abhithapati, heats at midday, Tashya, of that, Ha, certainly, Hesha, this, the sun, Samana Sutra Nipati, at the diametrically opposite point, Pravashya Payati, the sun causes to sleep, as at midnight, Tatra, there, Gatam, gone, Na, Pashyanti, don't see, Ya, who, Tham, the sunset, Samano Pashyeran, seeing. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. The living entities residing on Sumeru mountain are always very warm, as at midday, because for them the sun is always overhead. Although the sun moves counterclockwise, facing the constellation with the Sumeru mountain on its left, it moves clockwise. It also moves clockwise and appears to have mountain on its right, because it is influenced by the Dakshinana Artha wind. People living in countries at points diametrically opposite to where the sun is first seen rising will see the sun setting. And if a straight line were drawn from a point where the sun is at midday, the people in countries to the opposite end of the line would be experiencing midnight. Similarly, if people residing where sun is setting were to go to countries diametrically opposite, they would not see the sun in the same condition. Actually, when Prema Mataji was giving the introduction part, we have gone through this actually, how the movements of the sun happens actually, and like diagonally. If you take US and India, it is like a 12 hours difference actually, correct now? If it is a day here, and exactly it will be a night here. Here it is 12 o'clock, means during the passing through certain, what is that, then out of the 12 houses which has been, the sun takes for every month, like now Chaitra Masa, it will start in Aries, and then like that it will end in the Falguni month. Now it will end in the that is species, Meena Rasi. So it will end like that. So certain locations where the sun moves actually, that will be like exactly the same, that is time slot for a diagonal, that is diametrically opposite location. It will be the same, but it will in the opposite. For example, now it is 6:20 here, means in US it will be evening 6:20. It is AM, that will be PM. So like that in every house, and there will be every 2 months there will be a differences. So it will take a 6, I think 6 combinations actually, wherein the delay will happen like half an hour, like that. There will be a deviation. During the winter season, we can see the delay, like the timings where there will be a lagging timing, like 1.5 hours between the US and our timings actually. And when it comes to that is a summer season, it will be like exactly the same timing, but it will be AM means PM, PM means AM. So how actually it happens, it has been very nicely explained in this translation part. So the Sumeru mountain. So even in multiple places, I think in the Bhagavadam only we have studied like sun planet also has the living, that is inhabitants who can serve, that is the structure, that is the structural body, and all those things has been created by the Supreme Lord to survive in that heat also. So, but we would have studied in the childhood, like sun is very hot, and then we cannot go into the sun planet kind of thing, because we humans don't have that visibility. Our intelligence is not that high to understand the inhabitants, those who reside in the sun planet actually. So the living entities, even if you take in Mahabharata, that is, if you take, not in the Satya Yuga, Nara Narayana Rishi, Sahasra Kavasha, for example, actually. So that Ashura also went inside the sun planet. Because 999 that is, he was secured with that Kavashas, all those things has been removed by Nara Narayana Rishis. With one Kavasha, he just escaped into the sun planet, and he only, that is, he came back during the Dwapara Yuga. So the Nara Narayana Rishi being the son, that is Arjuna and the Supreme Lord Krishna. So that's why he has been again killed here by Arjuna, with the advice of as per the guidance of the Supreme Lord. So there is a inhabitants actually in the sun planet also, wherein the how our body structure has been made for to survive in this earthly planet. Similarly, the gross body, those kind of things will be as per the planet situation only. So many scientists are inventing so many planets, but when they go there, they will not be able to see any inhabitants. That means we don't have the vision to see the living entities, that is, who are residing there in the upper planetary system. So simply we are doing that is the research is going on, and then we are defining. But still, I think the moon planet also is the inhabitants of the moon planet also we were not able to visualize. So that means we need the vision to visualize actually, but only by the divine qualities we will be able to do that. So performing the devotional service to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord will be able to elevate in the spiritual path, which will enable us to have this, what are the sense organs we are having, it can get enabled with the divinity. So that by the practice only we'll get. So like Ashtasiddhis, all those things and all, they will be able to visualize actually. But the normal people like us, we will not be able to visualize. So here we need to have that mood to understand how the inhabitants are there on the Sumeru mountain, which is a central part actually. And then the sun will be directly falling on the Sumeru mountain. It's like a midday kind of thing. It is a direct, that means what you can tell, it is a vertical, directly it will be hitting. So it will be as it is midday, because for them the sun is always overhead actually. So although the sun moves clockwise, counterclockwise, that is, first it moves in the previous slokas we have read, it goes to the clockwise only, correct now? So like Uttarayana and Dakshinayana, so that we have studied. So the 6 months of the year, Samvatsara. So the one rotation of sun is one Samvatsara. In that, the 6 months will be the Uttarayana, wherein it has started from this Shankaranti, it will start, and then in August or somewhere around July, August, it will end actually. Again, Dakshinayana will start. So the sun will be moving towards the south. So this is how actually the movement of the sun happens, wherein to our eyes, it will not be visible actually. So we have to rely on, that is, we have to understand the Shastras here. So how it has been, God's creation has been defined. So in the translation only, it is given very clearly. Although the sun moves counterclockwise, that means in the reverse direction, facing the constellations with the Sumeru mountain on its left, it also moves clockwise and appears. So this is for the Dakshinayana and Uttarayana part only. This rotation has been mentioned here. To have the mountain to this right, because it is influenced by the Dakshinayana or the wind. So it is by the movement. Here the movement is as per there won't be yesterday's sloka. I think Mataji was also mentioning. So he cannot decide the speed, how the speed of the movement. It is as per the will of the Lord. That is sun god has to move. So people living in the countries at point diagrammatically opposite. For us, US is diametrically opposite for us. So it is, if it is 6:20 means there also 6:20, but it will be here AM means there is PM, and here PM means there is AM. So where the sun is first seen, here we are going to see sun rising in some time, whereas there will be a sun setting happening now. And if a straight line is drawn from the point where the sun is at midday, so exactly here it is 12 AM in the midnight means there it will be 12 PM in the daytime. So sun setting, sorry, the people in the countries at opposite end of the line would be experiencing midnight. Midday means midnight. Similarly, if people residing where the sun is setting, where to go to the countries diametrically opposite is, there the sun rising will be seen. They would not see the sun in the same condition. It will be a sun rising actually. So one should meditate on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. See all this, how actually he has made. So this world, even though we want to lord it over, we want to rule, we had that attitude, and then we started forgetting the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Still, Lord has created this world. So with all the structure and then to survival, all those things, everything the setup has been made, wherein the living entity has to understand with this setup what is his aim, what is the goal of his life here. So we came here to lord over this material nature, and if we still continue to do, then we'll be always coming back here as per our karmic reactions, and again there may be entering into the lower modes also based on our reactions, the reactions of the actions we have made. So one must on this Bhumandal, as we have read in the previous chapter also. So here we are in this three worlds, upper planetary system, this earthly planet, and the lower planetary system. The upper planetary system is for enjoyment, wherein whatever the actions we have performed in this earthly planet, we'll be spending there, like how we go for some tour kind of thing, and then we want to enjoy the mother nature and all. We'll be spending money, like taking the flight tickets and taking the accommodation, all those things we are spending money right now, time, money, everything, our energy, everything we are spending for that. So for enjoying, like that, if one has done the pious deeds and they have expectation to enjoy the pious deeds, so if not submitted to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, obviously for that pious deeds, he will get elevated to the Swargaloka or Pitruloka. So whatever, whichever that is, if they have, if he has prayed for the Pitras or if he has prayed for a Devatas kind of thing. So all those pious activities, the outcome of that, he will go and enjoy that. So whatever he has accrued here in the earthly planet, here only we are getting accumulation actually. Whatever action we are performing, both pious and impious, we are getting like a bank balance accumulation, and we'll go as per our that is outcome of these actions, either to the heavenly planets or to the lower planets also. But once we enter into the lower planetary system, coming out is not possible. So that means Lord also makes him to let us settle down there only, because we are so much attached. So one should strive for at least, even if you are going to come back, this first level, that is the earthly planet, is the last level we are going to enter. Here we are again coming back and then perform the austerities, take the guidance of the that is devotee, and then at minimum level, at least we should get the moksha. That is the minimum level. So maximum is anywhere we can perform the spirit, that is devotional service. That is the highest actually of a pure devotee. Even if we are not able to attain that level, at least one should get rid of this world. So that should be the aim of a living entity. With this, I conclude today's class, and it was a wonderful session today by, I think, all the devotees. I think the 3 devotees sung the song. It was very nice. So let us pray to the lotus feet of the Lord Gauranga to shower his blessings and mercy to sail this. He is a Patita Pavana. Or any reflections or anything.